Okay, so now what I want to talk about is I want to talk about priority. And you can also see that I've done something else to the code, which is to add the lower right here. And now I've made everything else lowercase too. So now we don't need to add it to the choice. We can just add it to the end of the input and it'll work perfectly fine. What I want to show you is the following. Elif room in choice print you must be in a room, like so. Now if I press play, I type in Roan room, like so, you can say it says it must be, you must be in a room. But well, why doesn't this happen? Why doesn't it say throne room? This is what priority is. So what happens in a conditional statement, which is all of this is a conditional block, is it first checks to see if choice is bathroom. If that's not true, it goes to the next one. If this is not true, it goes to the next one. And well, room, this one, room in choice, this is true in our situation. So it prints off, you must be in a room, and then it stops everything else inside of the code, or stops everything else inside of this if block. So it doesn't even see this because this is true. It prints off this, and then it just stops running this piece of code right there. And that's why we don't see throne room. So if we wanted to be much more specific, we could actually make sure that throne room is above this one right here, which is room in choice. And this will behave in a way that is much more close to what we want. So now we type in throne room, you are the king. But if we type in bathroom, well, you went to the bathroom right here. But if we type in another room, well, it says you must be in a room because, well, this is not another room, this is not another room, this is not another room, but yeah, there is room inside another room. So a good way to think about this is you should put the most specific thing or the more detailed condition above the less detailed condition. You can see this is not very detailed. But throne room is more detailed and so is bathroom. So put the more detailed conditions towards the top of your nested if block, which is where the if starts and where the last else finishes. So that's everything for this video. And this is the last video of week 2. So hopefully you understood this and I'll see you guys in the next lesson. Goodbye.